The Black Lives Matter movement last summer was the call to action.
And now is the time! I ain't waiting!
The Prime Minister's response, a commission to investigate racism in British society. Today, its report concluded that while overt racism does still exist, Britain is no longer a place where the system is deliberately rigged against ethnic minorities. Too often, it found, racism is the catch-all explanation for disparities.
We've examined the data and the evidence in a calm and collected manner, and we've really decided to try and take the heat and some of the sort of vitriol out of the whole area, because it's contentious race. We recognise that racism is a factor. What we're saying is that it isn't. Notions of institutional racism isn't really the key element.
The report found the pay gap between ethnic minorities and the white majority is narrowing, that diversity in professions including law, medicine and the civil service has increased, and that children from ethnic minority backgrounds did as well or better than white pupils in compulsory education.
Kind of feels like there's someone in a big suit telling us how we should be feeling or what we are experiencing.
But these young campaigners told me they feel patronised, even insulted.
People from a BAME background are twice as likely to be excluded from school, sort of pinned as problematic.
What we believe in is just eradicating the systemic racism and the institutionalized racism that we witnessed on repeat in schools and healthcares and prisons. And I don't know how you could consider that an ideal when it's something that we witnessed in today's society.
The report makes 24 recommendations, including cracking down on racist abuse online, extending school days for disadvantaged children, a move away from the acronym BAME, and less funding for unconscious bias training, with a focus instead on fairness training. After Stephen Lawrence's murder, a report branded the Met Police institutionally racist. His friend welcomes recommendations to build bridges.
We need an open and transparent police service. That's the number one thing that we need. And if it's sharing more body-worn video with scrutiny groups, yes. If it's allowing the public to ride along with police, yes. Visiting police stations more regular, visiting custody sites more regular, yes. What we also need is the police to also admit when they're wrong.
But there is much criticism too.
Recommendations to extend school hours, around terminology and use of language. This is not what we've asked for. This is not what is needed by Black and ethnic minority groups in society. It does not go to the heart of the problem, and it does not seek to engage with injustice.
The Commission says this report marks a major shift in the race debate. Critics say it's a step in the wrong direction. Tessa Chapman, 5 News.